Hello everybody, this is Josh, and today we are going to be doing another death battle reaction. This one, Winter Soldier versus Red Hood. The Edgelord Sidekicks, Battles of the Edgelord Sidekicks. Honestly, I don't know who's gonna win because, you know, like, there's a lot of nerd media that's really obscure, so, why don't we take a look? It's like, I think both of these characters are interesting, especially, it's a, you know, Captain America Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel movie, depending on my mood. And Red Hood, I think, very, very interesting. I think my favorite iteration of him, oddly enough, is the Injustice one, because, okay, so if Jason Todd thinks you're going too far, something's wrong. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. All right.
Sidekicks. Every good superhero or world-conquering scientist needs one, right, Boomstick?
That's right. Hey, I think we all know which one of us is the real sidekick here.
Such as the Winter Soldier, Marvel's brainwashed assassin.
And Red Hood, DC's resurrected Robin turned vigilante. He's Wiz and I Boomsticks.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
All right, it's gonna be another one of those live-action ones. I'm excited. I really did like the previous I really loved the previous live-action one.
Sequel, like some sort of movie, it was a time of turmoil across the globe. The brave and patriotic did their part, including one James Buchanan Barnes, known by his friends as Bucky.
As a young lad,
oh boy, that uniform, very Robin.
Classic cards like dead parents and deep desire to fight for justice.
And that combo served him well in the U.S. military. He joined at the age of 15 and eventually got recruited for special assignments and training with British commandos.
Not long after that, he became friends with his own personal hero and the country's favorite Boy Scout, Captain America.
Bucky was initially unaware of the captain's secret identity until one night he walked in on Steve Rogers changing into his costume.
Well, I guess that's one way to get to know a guy. Luckily, Cap had a lot of faith in Bucky and asked him to become his partner in crime, or hero work. They fought side by side, kicking Nazi ass throughout the rest of the war.
The duo seemed to be unstoppable until one fateful mission when they leapt after a plane to catch Nazi scientist Baron Zemo.
Fortunately for Bucky, he was able to grab onto the plane, while Cap fell into the ocean to nab his last diving merit badge. Get it? Cause he's a Boy Scout.
Unfortunately for Bucky, the plane was booby-trapped and exploded. It appeared as though the captain's loyal sidekick had been killed.
But the ones we love in comic books never truly leave us.
Sometime after the war, a Russian submarine discovered Bucky's body preserved in the icy waters of the English Channel.
They decided to scoop him up and experiment on him. Cause why not? Who could pass up a free body you found? Even if it was missing an arm.
Bucky's training and experience made him the perfect candidate as the ultimate assassin. And after they revived and brainwashed him, they outfitted him with a shiny new bionic arm,
turning Bucky into the Winter Soldier.
Along with this new persona, the Winter Soldier sported a sundry of skills throughout his career that made him a killing machine. For starters, he was injected with the Infinity Formula,
which permanently increased his physical ability to an enhanced state.
This made him quite the formidable foe even for Captain America, a foe who seemingly abandoned the values the duo previously shared.
These two have fought plenty of times, and Bucky's been able to hold his own against his former partner.
His advanced strength and speed, coupled with his knowledge of various fighting styles,
oh man, that freaking fight scene was so great.
He's skilled in everything from hand-to-hand combat to an impressive arsenal of ranged weaponry.
Oh yeah, he's got a ton of sweet guns that are outfitted with some nifty palm print sensors, so only he can shoot them.
If anyone other than the Winter Soldier tries to use his firearms, they will self-destruct. He also
ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I hope they put that into the fight. That seems like a detail that they would put into the fight.
But we can't forget his most iconic piece, the arm.
Well, I mean, it's definitely the coolest metal arm I've ever seen.
What about mine? I made it myself.
Come on, Wiz, look at that thing. His is super buff. Plus, it's got a flamethrower, a retractable blade. It can emit electric charges, and it's so strong. Knives break on impact.
It's not about the size of the arm, it's how you use it. Well, sure, it's strong, but it's not indestructible. It's been torn up by a vibranium
Yes, it
sword.
has.
Wait. I thought the arm was made of vibranium.
You're thinking of the movies. In the
Yeah.
comics, Bucky did not receive a vibranium arm birthday present from T'Challa. Canonically,
Nope.
his arm is made up of strong but unspecified metals, likely a form of titanium alloy similar to the Iron Man suit.
Even without
Yeah.
vibranium, it's tough to keep up with Bucky. He took a direct
Oh, yeah.
shot from Iron Man's repulsor blast, which was strong enough to tear through a helicopter moments later.
And
So
consider
they
the heroes
didn't
he's
give him the
battled.
vibranium
Wolverine,
arm.
Daredevil, Iron Man, and obviously
They,
Captain
so they're
America.
only using
It's
a
shame
specific
Bucky and
version
Cap
of
were at odds
Bucky.
for so long. They should have just
Interesting.
knocked him on the head real good. That's
Wish
the
they did that for
scientific
Captain
way to
America
get
versus
people to
Batman.
remember who they are, right?
Or you can use a cosmic
Sorry,
cube
I'm
to
not
rewrite
salty
their
at all.
memories. That's what Captain America did to save Bucky.
Who was so pissed off, he just straight up crushed the cube with his bare bionic hand.
While this brought him back, Bucky wasn't the same man who went into those icy waters. His remorse for his crimes was tough to overcome, and he would always wonder if he's done enough good to finally redeem himself.
But thankfully, it was hard to shake everything he learned from his hero, Steve. Bucky returned to fighting for justice, and even took up the shield himself for a while.
Uh-huh.
Proving that, despite his sordid past, Bucky's persistence and resilience makes him a hero in his own right.
Yeah.
When you think of the word sidekick, who immediately comes to mind?
You. It's you.
No, Robin, the boy wonder, Batman's iconic crime-fighting partner.
Yeah, it's a close second. Too bad the Cape Crusader's sidecar has been a revolving door of orphans and acrobats.
Not including alternate universes and what-if stories, Batman has taken 5 different Robins under his bat wing. Some moved on to pursue a superhero career of their own. Others didn't turn out so lucky.
Enter Jason
Ooh, and that's
Todd.
putting it
This
lightly.
poor kid was given the short end of the stick, and then the fans beat him to death with it.
Jason grew up on the streets of Gotham, getting
That's
by
one
through
way
a life
of
of petty
putting
crime,
it.
until eventually running
Oh
into the
gosh,
Batman
the
himself.
fans literally voted to kill Jason Todd. Like,
This kid's got some
oh.
serious balls. I mean, you
Oh.
can't exactly look at the damn Batmobile and mistake it for someone
and now when that
else's car.
Netflix special comes
Bruce
up and
had
they're
recently
gonna
split up with the
they're gonna
first
mine
Robin,
that
Dick
data
Grayson,
to
and was on the
figure
lookout
out
for a
which
new sidekick.
ones that
Impressed by
people
Jason's
pick the
scrappiness
most,
and
which
latent ability,
which
he had
areas
the
people pick the
12-year-old
most.
suit up.
So it's like,
Yes, he
I'm
really
fully
was 12.
expecting people to
Yikes.
continue to kill
Well,
Jason
creepy
Todd.
child abducting habits aside, Bats hoped he could live up to the last Robin. Too bad this was
I
a
think it's on
literal
Netflix.
tape
It's
measuring
I
contest
forget
that
which streaming
Jason
service it's
had
on,
no
but yeah,
chance in.
it's gonna be a
Despite
choose your own
some
adventure for
moderate
Jason
success,
Todd.
Jason wasn't
It's going to be
exactly an
ugh.
extraordinary Robin, and the fans saw it too. In an unprecedented move, DC asked their readers to vote on whether or not Jason Todd would live or die.
Yep, they voted to kill the shit out of that kid, Joker style. On an unrelated note, if you want to see Wiz die a horrible, gruesome death that will lead to some serious mental health issues, call 555-2337 or 555-BEER.
Jason Todd was dead.
I wonder if that's
Until
a real
Superboy
number.
Prime punched a hole in the fabric of reality and accidentally brought him back. True story, don't ask.
And after a dip in a magic hot tub, the Lazarus Pit, Jason was back in top form. Take that, readers! Your contribution means nothing!
Resolve renewed, Jason donned a new identity inspired by his own killer, the Red Hood.
While the freaky death pit did bring him back stronger and faster, it turns out resurrection comes at a price. Jason was already a hothead, but Red Hood had a serious temper with violent outbursts.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't alright in the noggin.
But he had a goal: destroy Batman and show him his humane methods were unfit for saving Gotham City.
If Bats had actually killed the Joker way back when, he never would have killed Jason in the first place. For a raging psychopath, he's not exactly wrong. Where Batman failed, Jason was up for the task. He pushed himself to become a killing machine even Bruce would have a tough time keeping up with.
Even training with the League of Assassins and the All Cast, a group of monk assassins.
So much ass stuff in this episode.
In addition to Red Hood's wide array of skills,
Why did you do
he
that?
also maintains a
You didn't
serious
have to do
collection in
that.
his arsenal. Most obviously, his armored cowl. While it provides him with sturdy protection, the sensors within also allow him to scan his surrounding area, neutralizing any potential stealth threats. Plus, the hood can also explode, so that's convenient.
Sounds like my new hangover recipe. On top of the red chrome dome, Jason packs all sorts of knives, explosives, guns, and he even once summoned these weird magic swords called the All Blades to fight off supernatural threats.
But probably most important is his continual use of venom.
Wait.
What?
What's the symbiote doing here?
No, the venom drug. It's what Bane uses to get all, swole.
I never know. Oh, I didn't know he
Has
did
anyone
that.
ever been to the gym, like even once?
Dummy.
I'm here to carry your arbitrary burdens.
Venom is an addictive steroid that increases strength and stamina tenfold. A normal dose also affects the mind, dumbing it down and causing bouts of rage. But Jason's...
Superpowers, here I come! You can call me the Red Neck!
No, you're supposed to inject it.
Oh, dummy, clean that up.
Using venom has made Red Hood strong enough to fight off monsters twice his size, tear through alien tendrils.
I love the
even
new
once break
character.
the grip
I
of
love the new
Superman.
dynamic.
He can hold up a small part of a collapsing building, dodge bullets, and even once survived an all-cast ritual called the Cleansing, which no human has been able to do in over 1,000 years.
And while it was difficult to determine if this feat was due to Jason's worthiness or stubbornness, it's safe to say that either way, he's a tough guy.
Tough enough to punch through a submarine hull, or at least he carries enough explosives to blow a hole through it. Either way, I wouldn't want to go one-on-one with this guy.
Red Hood also has plenty of that bat-like stealth ability to match his brute strength.
He was able to sneak away from Supergirl. Even Bruce will be proud of that one.
Despite how Jason tried to kill him. But the Red Hood failed, and was left to re-examine his own personal code. He ultimately decided to be a hero again, albeit a very conflicted one.
He even teamed up with Bats and even worked alongside other Robins. He also leads a group of ragtag heroes called the Outlaws.
The roller coaster of Red Hood's crime-fighting career has, at best, landed himself in that anti-hero sweet spot, and at worst, made him a violent vigilante who takes the law into his own hands.
Those are the heads of all your lieutenants. That took me 2 hours. You want to see what I can get done in a whole evening?
That is a great. That is a
Alright, so
chilling
back to our set.
line.
We've run the data through all
That was a really
So
great
at
movie.
first,
Not
if you're
gonna
into
lie.
wolf-pounding shows
Very,
with
very well
assassins like
done.
these, check out HBO Max.
We wanted to give a big thank you to HBO Max for being the presenter.
I already have that. I already have that. Shut up. All right, death battle. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't like to make predictions.
Jason, it's me.
What do you want, Bruce?
8 assassins from the League of Shadows were gunned down 2 miles from your current location.
Sounds like a party.
They were all shot with rounds from a modified M4. A gun I know is in your arsenal.
As much as I'd love to take credit for that one, it wasn't me.
Don't lie to me.
It wasn't me, Bruce. But you know what? You can count on me to crack the case. In fact, I believe there's a bit of evidence that demands my attention right now.
Jason.
Interesting. I like this. That's good budget. Oh yeah. That's great. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I think he does have the stealth advantage here, Red Hood.
Bar's closed.
I'm unsure who has the power, who has the strength advantage, but at the very least, yeah, it's like, yeah, all right, definitely has the shield with his arm. Probably that arm has the strength advantage. Yeah, but the other half of him doesn't. Oof. Nice. Man, this is hot. This is gonna be a hard thing for him. It's because, yeah. It's a Winter Soldier appears to have the strength advantage here, but yeah, it's just Red Hood's stealth is pretty nasty. Yeah. Oof. Oof.
My turn.
Oh, I like it. Ooh. It's not over yet. There's still way too much. Oh! Oh! Too soon! Too soon! Oh! 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 Oh. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Bruce.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Oof. Ooh, apparently he's even with Bane's, it's like the arm is still. Is the arm stronger? Oh, oh, it's not. Oh, here's how it's getting implemented. Wait, what the fudge?
This is Agent Barnes. Target eliminated. Moving on.
Oh, talk about a headache.
These two were quite evenly
Wow.
matched. They both had wells of experience, similar arsenals, and an unparalleled drive to win.
They even had almost identical speed and reactionary feats. And Jason definitely had better stealth skills.
However, Bucky Barnes earned the edge in almost every other way.
Like how Red Hood had plenty of experience training with Batman and assassins, but Winty had decades of training on him with commandos, as the captain's side piece, an emo assassin, and even as Captain America himself.
The Winter Soldier also had an edge in defense. His metal arm was able to shatter a knife on impact, but when Red Hood took a similar hit, his helmet cracked.
Red really didn't have any way to stop that arm for good, or Bucky's superhumanness. Sure, using Venom could even the playing field for a short time, but a brief power-up is nothing compared to a metal arm and the permanent infinity formula.
And don't take Jason breaking Supergirl's grip out of context. She wasn't expecting the Venom, and they weren't even fighting in the first place. It's interesting, but not nearly as noteworthy as it sounds.
Yeah, we know for a fact Venom is a 10-time strength booster. There's no way Red could match a Kryptonian in a real brawl.
Red Hood was a deadly combatant, but the Winter Soldier one-upped him with superior experience, survivability, and a consistent strength advantage.
Looks like Bucky was the winter.
The winner is the Winter Soldier.
Thanks for watching this
Those
episode of
puns
Death
are
Battle.
awful
Go
and
back
I
next
hate
week to see
them.
previews of our upcoming matchups.
All right,
If you wanna
so
watch stuff, you can click the
that
boxes
was a
right
pretty
down
interesting
here.
fight.
You can always pick up some DB merch at
All right, so who's
store.wizardtees.com.
next?
So many snacks, so little time.
Ragnarok?
Oh. I know both those things. They're actually doing something from Soul Eater. Yeah, wow. So yeah, that was a really fun fight. Yeah, it's a Marvel versus DC one where the Marvel one actually won. Yeah, I know there are plenty of others where, you know, like the Marvel ones won, but let's be honest, those are kind of in the minority. So yeah, it was kind of nice to see, you know, the Marvel one win. Which I just, you know, for the sake of, I don't know, I like things kind of even, kind of equality of outcome, at least in terms of this sort of thing, but yeah, very interesting fight. I'm not entirely sure I liked how it ended. It felt a little, you know, like just very blink and you'll miss it. I mean, Pikachu versus Blanca, I mean, that was just an anticlimactic ending that was just funny. Yes, I watched that. Yes, I really do like that fight, Pikachu versus Blanca, because come on, it's just funny. It's like really epic, really cool, just like everything, and then just boop. Like, but this one, it was just like, bam. Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, the choreography was great, you know, and yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, it was a really fun fight to watch. Just not keen on how it ended. All right, thank you all for watching this. Have a lovely, lovely day. Take care.